Disco party.
Hey guys, Zay here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete the Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg in Director's Cut. Now some of you might be wondering why I'm not doing this tutorial in Fake Cards like I said I was going to. The reason why I am not doing this on Fake Cards is because I find it a lot easier for me to explain how to do the Easter egg in Director's Cut because I help people in Director's Cut and I do Easter egg speedruns in Director's Cut, as you guys might know from my world record run. Anyways, the reason why I'm doing in Director's Cut, long story short, it's easier for me to explain. But in the future, guys, I will be doing a Fake Cards tutorial on Spaceland to show you guys how I would do this Easter egg using only Fake Cards. So if you guys do find this tutorial to be helpful, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and more tutorials are to come in the future. With that being said, let's get into the video, guys. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and explain the card setup I'm going to be using in this tutorial. The cards that I will be using are Punching Bag, Ammo Crate, Temporal Increase, Explosive Touch, and Raining Bullets. I'm going to explain the use of each card as we're doing the tutorial, but these are all 5 cards I usually like to run when I'm doing this Easter egg casually. So once you guys are able to move, go ahead and make your way left over here to the power switch. Power switch is just to the left of you, right where you spawn. Spawn right in front of Up and Adams or to the side of Up and Adams. Power switch is going to be right there. Once you guys turn on the power, you guys are now free to leave the starting room. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys how I like to open up the map in Spaceland. And it usually doesn't matter when I'm playing casually. In the speedrun, it does matter what path I go first. But for this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys the path I usually like to take when playing casually. So go ahead and make your way over to the arcade. First power switch is right here. Go ahead and turn that on. Go ahead and activate the portal. And step into the portal. And as you guys can see, we need to activate 3 more portals. The blue, if the light is blue, it lets you know what portals you've taken. The yellow ones are the ones you haven't taken. To open up Pack-a-Punch in this map, guys, you guys need to go in the 4 main hub areas: Kepler System, Polar Peak, the Arcade, and Journey to Space. And you have to turn on all 4 power switches and take all 4 portals to open up the Pack-a-Punch. So the next portal we'll be opening up, guys, is going to be in Journey to Space. Go ahead and make your way over here. Open this door. And if you guys are wondering why I'm playing as David Hasselhoff, I thought it'd be pretty fitting for the map. And you unlock David Hasselhoff if you happen to complete the Easter egg. So go ahead and make your way over here. Turn on the second power switch. Go ahead and come over here to this portal. Hold square to activate the portal. As you guys can see, 2 portals are now on. We need 2 more to go. Third portal that we will be turning on is going to be over here in Polar Peak. Go ahead and hold square to access Polar Peak. And guys, don't worry about the zombies. You do not need to kill them. Go ahead and make your way over here. The third power switch, there's a roller coaster. Third power switch is going to be right here, across from Quickies, and that wheel location right there. So make your way over here. Next portal is over here. Go ahead and hold square right there to activate it. That is 3 out of 4 portals done. The fourth and final portal, is going to be in Kepler System. Go ahead and make your way over here. Come over here and open this door. The next power switch is right here. Go ahead and hold square. The next portal is right here. Now, as you guys can see, we have all 4 portals open. And once you guys have all 4 portals open, you guys can now go in the Pack-a-Punch. Now, if you guys took the same route I did, you should have at least 1,600. If you open the exact doors I did, you'll have around 16,000. I'm sorry, I said 1,600 the first time, and 16,000. But once you guys have the Pack-a-Punch open, go ahead and make your way into the Pack-a-Punch. Come over here. Pack-a-Punch your Kendalls. Now, you don't want to Pack-a-Punch them just one time. You want to Pack-a-Punch them twice. And just a reminder, guys, you can only do this while in Director's Cut. You can access the double Pack-a-Punch after you kill the alien the normal way, but if you're in Director's Cut, you have immediate access to double Pack-a-Punch, as you can see from the fuses are in the Pack-a-Punch right there. Guys, now we have the double Pack Kendalls, but as you can see, we are very low on points right now. So guys, now this is where Punching Bag is going to come in. And you can be anywhere on the map where you do this. It does not matter. I'm going to be walking toward the wheel as I'm doing this. The wheel is over in Journey to Space. So guys, what you want to go ahead and do now, and I'm going to explain this very carefully. So the way Punching Bag works, guys, is you gain 100 points for every time you are damaged. It doesn't necessarily have to be zombie damage. It can be explosive damage as well. Well, you guys might be wondering, well, you won't get that many points if you're just taking the hits from zombies because you risk dying. That is true. So we are going to be using explosive damage to build up points using Punching Bag. But you guys also might be wondering, well, Isaiah, you can't hurt yourself because you have bomb stoppers, and the double pack Kendalls don't even damage you if you shoot at the ground, if you don't have bomb stoppers. Well, that may be true. I will go ahead and show you guys. Even though they don't hurt you, you still get the points from using them. I don't know why this is a thing, but yeah, this is a thing right now. I have no idea why this works, but it works. So once you guys activate Punching Card, basically just shoot straight at the ground. I memorized the path of the journey, so I'm going to be going the journey. I play this game way too much. And I'm going to stop right in front of the bumper cars door. But basically, all you want to be doing, guys, is shooting at the ground the whole entire time. And as you guys can see, we pretty much have this close to the amount of points we started the game with. So once you guys finish using Punching Card, go ahead and make your way over to where the wheel could be. And now you guys basically want to be hitting the wheel for one of the 4 Wonder Weapons. So once you guys get the pistol you're looking for, and I ended up getting the Shredder, now what you guys want to go ahead and do, and I'm going to explain this, we are now going to be going after the Seticom Parts. So guys, I'm going to be going over all 3 parts and where they could spawn right now. So guys, the first spot we're going to be looking for is there's always going to be a part in spawn. And I'm going to show you the 3 part locations right now. So the first part can be right here, and we did get the boombox. Go ahead and pick that up. The first part we did get is the boombox. Now, I want to reiterate this, guys. When you guys open up the starting room door, which is right there, and you have access to Cosmic Way, thing is, guys, is that there is going to be at least one Steadicom part in Cosmic Way. The boombox will be here, and the other 3 spots the part can be in, the calculator will be right here, and the umbrella will be right here. But because we got the boombox here, that means the calculator and the umbrella are somewhere else on the map. But because we got the boombox here, guys, I'm going to be showing you the other boombox locations right now. So if the boombox is not right here in spawn, the other location it will be in is going to be right up here next to the power switch, and it's going to be sitting right next to this cash register on this countertop right here. It'll be sitting right here. But if it is not in the main room next to that popcorn stand, and it is not on this countertop, it's going to spawn in the basement next to Racing Stripes, and it will spawn right here next to this coffee pot. So those are all the boombox locations. Now I will be showing you guys the parts for where all the spots where the calculator could be right now. So guys, if you happen to get the calculator in spawn, the calculator could be sitting right here on this bench. If the calculator is not right here in spawn, go ahead and make your way over to Kepler. The calculator could also spawn over here, right in front of this trap. It will be sitting right on this bench right here. But if it is not on this table, that's a table, not a bench. If it is not on that table and it is not on the bench in spawn, go ahead and make your way over to the arcade. Make your way up these stairs right here. And the calculator will be sitting on top of this trash can, which it is for me right now. Now, those are all the calculator spots, guys. Now I am going to go over all the umbrella spots. So if you don't get the calculator or the boombox in spawn, the umbrella has a chance to spawn right here on this red bench next to the slides. If it is not right here, go ahead and make your way over the journey, and similar route to where the power switch is, the umbrella could also spawn right here next to this trap, the start mission trap. But if it's not on the red bench, and if it's not right here next to the trap, the umbrella could also spawn over here in Polar Peak, and it's actually going to be spawning on this countertop right over here where it is in my game. So those are all the Seticom part, guys. And basically, once you find all the Seticom parts, I don't know how many zombies are alive in my game right now, but once you find all the Seticom parts, guys, all you guys want to do is go ahead and simply end the round. Now, once you guys end round, wait a little bit, and the UFO is going to start blinking, and just wait a second. So once you guys hear the UFO go off, you are now free to go talk to David Hasselhoff, and now that you found all 3 Seticom parts, you can go ahead and pick up the Seticom from Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff could be right here in the Kepler system. If he is not right here in the Kepler system, he could also spawn... Yeah, if he is not in the Kepler system, he'll be right across from the fountains in this booth right here. If he is not in Kepler system, and if he is not in Polar Peak in that spot right there, right around the corner from where this prize station is, he'll be right here. Now guys, this is where the run gets interesting. So the first spot the Seticom could be in is going to be at bumper cars. It's going to be right here. It'll be an indication to place down the Seticom, or to place part, but it is not right here. So if it's not here in bumper cars, another Seticom spot will be right here in front of this trap. It will give you an indication to place it. Another spot it can be in is right in front of Racing Stripes in the basement down here. Another spot the Seticom could be in is right in front of this bridge right here. Another spot can be right in between this little counter and these barrels. It can spawn in between here. Another spot the Seticom could be in is down here by bomb stoppers across from this fountain. It'll be right in front of here. And if you checked all those spots, the last possible spot it can be in is right in front of the fountains where it is for me. So guys, once you guys are ready, go ahead and set down the Seticom. And now what you guys have to do is for 60 seconds, you guys now have to defend this Seticom. And unfortunately for me, this is my first Seticom, and I do not have ammo in my Kindle. So this is going to be very interesting to do, guys. I wonder if I'm actually going to complete this. But the first Seticom defense is going to be right here. It is different every single time you guys play this game. So in your game, this might not be your first Seticom spot, but for me in this game, this is my first spot. And guys, basically what you want to be doing during these Seticoms is you want to go ahead and be utilizing the Kendalls and the Wonder Weapon you got. The reason why the Shredder is the worst is because look how much ammo I'm using, guys. By far, the Shredder is the worst wonder weapon out of the four because you use so much ammo in this gun. If you use the face melter, the discord, or the head melter, or the head cutter, you do not use as much ammo as you do with the Shredder. But as you can see right there, I was able to do that no problem. And that is the first Seticom defense done. Now, I will tell you guys right now, the way the Seticom defenses work is you can only do one Seticom defense per round. So it is round 2 right now. I cannot do another Seticom defense until I end this round. When I go into round 3, I can go ahead and check the other Seticom locations in the map where I might find one of the 6 spots where the Seticom could be. So guys, my next Seticom is actually going to be over in bumper cars. Now, I will tell you guys once again, every single time this is going to be random. So once I did my Seticom defense by the fountains and I ended round, we are now in round 3, I basically had to go check every single spot, all other 6 spots that besides fountains, I had to check the other 6 spots to find where I could set the Seticom. And I think right now my Seticom is going to be here. As you can see, it's giving us an option to place it. So go ahead and place it. And now you guys have a total of 90 seconds to complete this Seticom. For the first Seticom, you have to defend it for 60 seconds. For the second one, you have to defend it for 90 seconds. As you can see, the bumper cars location is no problem. They only spawn in front of me. They don't spawn around me. So I don't have to worry about any zombies coming up behind me and hitting me. So we're all good. And this Seticom is done. So we'll go ahead and pick up the Seticom. Pick up the max ammo. And as you guys see, we steamrolled through that Seticom defense pretty well. We didn't even have to use the Shredder, and we still had this as a backup gun in case we didn't want to use the Kendalls. So guys, I will see you at the end of round 3/round 4 for our third Seticom. So while I'm making my way over to the third Seticom, I want to go ahead and explain to you guys how I know that my third Seticom is going to be, or where I know my third Seticom is going to be. The reason why I know where third Seticom is going to be is because every single time you play this map, guys, you have 3 Seticom defenses. One of those 3, it can be your first, your second, or your third. One of those Seticom defenses will be in the basement. For me, because I did not get the basement Seticom in my first one or my second one, I already know that my last Seticom defense is going to be in the basement. That is a rule of thumb you guys need to follow, is that every time you start Spaceland and you're doing the Seticom defense, the basement is going to be one of your 3 Seticom defenses. The only thing is that you don't know if it's going to be your first one, your second one, or your third one. But that is a rule of thumb you guys definitely need to follow, because you guys will know for sure that one of your Seticom defenses will be in the basement, but your other 2 Seticoms, you won't know where they are. You just know one of them will be in the basement. And guys, I will see you in a little bit. And just to show you guys real quick, before I skip to the end of the Seticom, I will show you guys what Ammo Crate does. So when you use Ammo Crate, it refills your ammo over time, as you can see. If I really wanted to, I could spam my ammo at the ground like this, and I will never run out of ammo. And as you guys can also see, as I'm using the Kendalls, or as I'm using the Kendalls, and as this card is out, my Fate and Fortune card meter is refilling. This card will refill your ammo, and it will refill your Fate and Fortune card meter, and I find it to be very helpful, especially because we already have enough meter to use Temporal Increase, but we're not going to be using Temporal Increase just yet, but we do have it ready for us to use. So guys, I will skip ahead to when the Seticom is done, but that's basically how you do the Seticom defenses. I will see you guys in a little bit. So guys, once you complete the third Seticom, you guys have done all 3 Seticom defenses. Congratulations. Now all you guys have to do is simply go through 2 rounds. After you finish the third Seticom, you have to wait 2 rounds before you can start the boss fight. To start the boss fight, you'll be picking up an item from David Hasselhoff. He'll be giving you the speaker, but you have to wait 2 rounds after you end the third Seticom. So I will see you guys on round 6 or round 7, and I'm going to explain why I say round 6 or 7 in a little bit. But I will see you guys in a few rounds. So as you guys can see, I waited 2 rounds. We're on round 6. but we ended up getting clowns. Now, technically, I did wait 2 rounds. I did follow the rule of thumb. But the thing is that we can't actually pick up the speaker right now. Just a rule of thumb you guys need to follow is if you happen to get clowns at some point while you're waiting for the 2 rounds to go by after you finish the 3rd SETI, you will not be able to pick up the speakers when a clown round is going on. So even though I waited 2 rounds, I cannot pick up the speaker during round 6 because it's clowns. But now, because the clown round is over, I can go talk to Hasselhoff, and he will give us the next part that will pretty much start the boss fight. As so. So now we have the speaker. Now that we have the speaker, we are pretty much ready to start the boss fight. But before we do that, guys, and I want to strongly recommend this, I highly recommend, guys, that before you start the boss fight, and this is not just for Director's Cut, this is in anytime you're doing this Easter egg, I highly recommend you guys save 1 zombie before you start the boss fight. The reason why we save 1 zombie is because, as you guys know, during the boss fight, the zombies will infinitely spawn. Well, the thing is that the zombies will stop infinitely spawning once we kill the alien, and it's just a UFO. So this is why I recommend just keeping 1, because you won't have so many zombies on you, and you'll be able to take out the UFO without having to run constantly away from the zombies. You guys should have the meter, and you guys should have Temporal Increase. So if you do, go ahead and pop Temporal Increase. Basically what Temporal Increase does is that power-ups will last longer for 3 rounds. But because we're doing the boss fight on round 7, the round is not going to change. So Temporal Increase is going to last for the duration of the whole boss fight. And basically what I mean by it increases power-ups is if you happen to get an insta-kill, or double money, or infinite ammo, instead of the power-ups lasting for 30 seconds, well, infinite ammo lasts for 20 seconds, but instead of the power-ups lasting for 20 to 30 seconds, the power-ups will last for 1 minute. So once you guys are ready, go ahead and place the speakers down. As so. And I want to explain something about the speakers, guys. So, if you guys didn't know, the colors of the speakers, or for the Simon Says, are in a set order every single time you play this game. The first speaker you set down, and this was my first one, the first speaker you set down is going to be yellow. The second speaker you set down is going to be blue. The third speaker you set down is going to be green. And the fourth speaker you set down is going to be red. There is a set color order, or color pattern, color order, whatever you want to call it, when you do this boss fight. So I didn't have to go in a circle order like I did. Like, I could have placed the first one here, first one, second one there, third one here, fourth one there. It doesn't matter. The order of the colors is exactly the same every time. Yellow, blue, green, red. Once you guys are ready to start, go ahead and hold square on the speaker, and we are going to start the boss fight. Now wait a second. Alright, blue, green, blue, green, yellow, red. Now I highly recommend, guys, before you start putting in the colors, kill your zombies. Blue, green, yellow, red. For me, I got lucky there and got a nuke. But I strongly recommend, guys, before you start putting in the colors, I highly recommend killing the zombies before you start putting in colors. Because what you guys don't want to do is input the colors as the zombies are chasing you. I can't tell you guys how many times I've died trying to do that. So now I find it a lot easier if you just kill your whole group of zombies before you input the colors. Because the zombies won't have time to hit you as you're doing the colors. So you can go ahead and just train them in the circle like I'm doing right now. Okay, we got red, blue, red, blue, green, yellow. So go ahead and make your way over here. Red, blue, green, and yellow. There is that. And I should also say, guys, for every color pattern you get correctly, you can go ahead and kill your group of zombies, or kill a few zombies, and the zombies will end up dropping a max ammo. I did not mention that, but for every time you get this Simon Says order right, you will get a max ammo if you kill a few zombies after you get the color pattern right. Okay, we got red. We got blue. We got green. Basically the same order. Go ahead and kill your group of zombies. We got red. We got blue. We got green. Yellow. Now, once you guys are done with the 3 Simon Says, there are going to be clowns spawning out of Kepler, Journey, and in the portal in front of you. What you guys want to do is go ahead and spam your candles for a little bit at all 3 sides. If you do happen to get insta-kills during this, that helps a lot so you don't die. But just go ahead and go in a left to right order for a little bit. And after you do this for maybe like 10 or so seconds, go ahead and pop Explosive Touch. Because now we're going to be filling up enough meter, and pretty soon we'll have enough meter to have infinite ammo ready. As you can see, infinite ammo is ready. And we're going to be using that in a second. Once the alien spawns, guys, go ahead and pop infinite ammo and hold down right trigger or right bumper, whatever you use to fire, to take out the alien. As you can see, we're taking out the alien just fine. And actually, once he is up there, I've already damaged him enough so I don't have to shoot him anymore. I just have to wait for him to float down here. But as you guys can see, we are pretty much invincible from the zombies because we have Explosive Touch. So the only thing that can hurt us is the alien. Go ahead and melee his backpack a second time. Shoot at his collar some more. And now we just have to damage him. As you can see right now, the alien is now dead. And now all we have to do now, guys, is take out the UFO. To take out the UFO, come over here to this ring. And you guys want to shoot all of these blue lights on the Spaceland ring. And unfortunately, the UFO is being very dumb right now. But what you guys want to do is you guys want to wait for the UFO to fly above the Pack-a-Punch, because that little point you guys see right there is a laser that shoots up into the sky. Well, that laser will activate once we turn all of those lights yellow on the ring. So we gotta wait for the UFO to fly over here. And once he flies closer, we can go ahead and shoot the ring. The UFO will get shot by the laser. It'll fly into the mountain. And the UFO will explode. And guys, that is how you complete the Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg on Director's Cut. Now guys, I'm going to be going over a few things in this Spaceland tutorial that you probably didn't see me cover, and I'm going to address those right now. So one thing I want to go ahead and cover is the use of tickets. If you guys watched this tutorial, you noticed I didn't pick up any tickets. The reason being why I didn't pick up tickets is because, as you guys can see, you really don't need tickets for this Easter egg in Director's Cut. Tickets are 100% optional, you do not need them, and with saying tickets are completely optional, that also means that getting the arcane core and getting the win element on the M1, that is all optional. The thing is if you want to run the M1 with the win element, it's completely up to you. I showed off in this tutorial that you do not need it, but if you want the extra protection, you can use the win element M1, because that gun is insanely broken. But if you guys watch the entire run, you guys notice I did not pick up any tickets at all. I didn't say this when I was hitting the wheel, but guys, when you are hitting the wheel to try and get one of the 4 wonder weapons, I strongly recommend that you have the Wonder Weapon in your non-Meal Munchie slot. I did not say that in the tutorial because I honestly forgot Meal Munchies was a thing. If you want to, you could remove Meal Munchies in your game so you don't have 3 guns to swap through. But just the rule of thumb is if you guys do have Meal Munchies and your Wonder Weapon is in your Meal Munchie slot and you happen to go down, you will lose that gun even though you do keep Meal Munchies. So if you guys want to avoid that problem, you can remove Meal Munchies and get the Wonder Weapon afterwards, or you can just have the Wonder Weapon in your non-Meal Munchie slot when you're playing. One more thing I want to address, guys, that was kind of hard for me to explain in the heat of the moment in the boss fight is that you guys might be wondering how I was able to shoot the Wonder Weapon so fast. The reason why I was able to shoot the Wonder Weapon fast is because when you get the Wonder Weapons out of the wheel, they're already upgraded, and for whatever reason, when you shoot the Wonder Weapons, as they're upgraded from the wheel, the fire rate is noticeably worse from their non-pack-a-punch versions. So to compensate, if you happen to pick up an infinite ammo at any point in your game when you have the pack-a-punch pistols, the fire rate becomes insane, which is why I was able to hold down right trigger or right bumper and take out the alien very quickly. That was not me repeatedly pressing the button, that was simply just me holding down the button. And guys, that is going to go ahead and do it for the tutorial. If you guys found this tutorial helpful, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and in the future I will be doing more tutorials, and I apologize that this tutorial took a lot longer than usual to make. I felt like doing a live commentary tutorial would help me a lot better in terms of editing because I am not the best at post-commentary videos, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope it turned out well, but thank you guys for watching. My name is Zay, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy, everybody.